The following program is a fan-based parody. Fallout 4 is owned by Bethesda Softworks and ZeniMax Media. This production is transformative in nature and intended for comedic and satirical purposes only. Please support the official releases. Viewer discretion is advised.
I said find a transponder, not start a riot. What happened?
All right, Preston, next time you can deal with the incredibly difficult consequences at the end of an incredibly difficult dungeon after an incredibly difficult decision at the top of the Lucky 38.
If it pleases the court, can the clockwork dick have a moment to address the 15-foot sparking elephant in the room?
Why is it always a transponder measuring contest with you guys?
Okay. You said we needed to get back home, like, stat.
Yes, as quickly as possible.
Does that say don't remove could cause death?
I don't know what you guys are mad about. I mean, you asked for the thing, I got the thing. And in a timely manner. So since you won't let me be a 60-minute man, will you at least give me 60 seconds to finish the transporter?
Whoa! Step off that moral vertibird for a second and tell us whether this will work or not.
Look, General, I much prefer this to the alternative, but should it spark?
It's okay, Preston, you're not gonna get court-martialed. John, that looks like it's gonna kill us.
At the risk of embarrassing myself, last time I saw something that bent and sparky, I had to see a mechanic.
I don't know. You guys ever get a really bad feeling about something?
Now would be a good time to push the button.
General, we need to go.
John, push the button.
Sure hope this doesn't mess with the lore.
When he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on the ship.
You have 462,311 unread messages.
Does anyone else get a weird sense of deja vu? I think my chronometer is on the fritz again.
Oh yeah, General?
Yes, Preston?
Another settlement needs your help.
Of course it does.
Don't worry, sir. I'll mark it on your map.
Ain't so very far from wrong. Jingle jangle.
Shine, America. Nothing starts a brighter day than a cup of piping hot Slocum's Joe and a jelly-filled delight for only $30.
Join me, and perhaps you can help solve a mystery.
Vega, glide the skyways with effortless grace, surrounded by chrome.
Hey, John. I don't mean to spin your wheels, but I don't think we are when we should be.
How do you move a building in the post-apocalyptic suburbs?
Nick, tell me it's some kind of aphasia from the teleporter, but did you say when?
Where the is my settlement?
John, did you forget to pay the HOA again? Mercy is getting out of control.
Fancy a bit of fisticuffs?
Is this really the last mug you want to see?
Step away from the masonry or I've got a buzzsaw with your name on
Can it, Codsworth, or I'm going to give you a hot lead code injection.
Codsworth? Codsworth.
As I live and breathe.
Oh, it's good to see you. Where are your Gatling lasers?
Mr. Girthlord 69420? Is it really you?
Damn, I just wanted to see if that was a voice name or not.
You look remarkably well preserved.
Alright, this might seem like a weird question, but is this the first time you've seen me since?
It's been approximately 76,702 days, 9 hours, 47 minutes, and 15 seconds. But who's counting?
Look, Codsworth, I want to do this whole conversation. I really do, and you do a great job, but I need to see what you can make of this Pip-Boy DOS library. It's quite large.
That's what she said.
Codsworth entered Jarvis mode.
I'm gonna need you to change that name while you're in there. Wouldn't want you to be known as a liar.
Trust me, I'm 69,420 steps ahead of you.
Take it you figured it out, then.
I've got an idea, but it only comes from an old Captain Cosmos episode.
I don't remember seeing a transporter in Sanctuary until well after we had the Institute incidents. And a Starbucks.
I think it was called Slocum's Joe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call it that.
This is all starting to sound like a game with a wiped save file or something.
Whatever, that's crazy.
Analysis complete. On the one hand, there's a non-zero chance that you are all characters in an incredibly complex computer simulation that has experienced a rare but occasionally observable binary digit switch, rendering a save file back to default due to runtime security settings.
Nah, come on.
On the other, this could be an elaborate trap that has been set by previously unknown forces. And on the third, you managed to accidentally turn a toaster into a DeLorean with incredible luck.
So we're either not real or really f***ed. Huh.
Did that analysis give you anything useful about time travel?
No, but you have a rap sheet a mile long on Palantir's network.
Not much that isn't classified, but here's some general rules. Don't change the timeline, get home ASAP, and don't let any harm come to your past self.
So if my chronometer is right, we need to GTFO ASAP before past you sees current you.
And if his numbers are correct, he said it was sometime this morning that you found out, right?
Yeah, there was some kind of cryo-containment failure. I thought out correctly, and everyone else.
Regardless of what happened then, the transponder is in pieces all over what was or will be Sturgis's backyards. We can't just go back.
What if we just hijack this timeline?
Pardon?
Okay, follow me here. If we are in a time loop, we already know how all of this goes. We just do the same shit again. I've fixed this weaponized refrigerator hundreds of times in the last 10 years. I can fix the cryo failure now. Keep myself on ice until we find a transponder, unfix the fix, and Bob's your uncle.
General, what about us from this timeline? I'm trapped in the Museum of Freedom.
I'm trying to sneak back home past Mayor McDonut.
And I'm cosplaying an expensive paperweight in Vault 114.
Sir, you've already changed the timeline by activating me.
Codsworth? Oh my god!
Out of a rusted Corvega. In any case, you didn't cease to exist, sir. So you're probably in an alternate timeline.